Hey guys, it's Melanie. Today we are talking about how to balance your hormones. So I've been kind of giving a rundown of do you have a hormonal imbalance, what happens when hormones are out of balance and your gut is all funked up. So today we're going to kind of put it all together and talk about how you can balance it. Because I truly believe that your hormones and your gut health and the inflammation that goes on in your body kind of all go together. And if you can fix one, the rest will just kind of improve as given time, right? If you eliminate a few things or if you add a few things, there's different reasons that we have this hormonal imbalance. It could be from stress, it could be from certain foods we eat, it could even be from like the lotions we use and soaps we use, but you can go on all day about that, and I'm not going to get like crazy about that, but these are just factors that you need to look into. So what is hormone imbalances? We kind of touched on it, but let's just go into the inflammation. So that's going to cause fatigue, weight gain, acne, certain allergies, some autoimmune issues. And if your gut is messed up, you're obviously going to be bloated, you're going to be constipated, you're going to have problems with acid reflux and heartburn and all kinds of stuff like that. So if you're suffering from things like this and you're taking medications that are maybe helping a little bit sometimes, or maybe causing other outlying issues as far as the side effects, then you want to kind of look into this because it all flows together. Remember I said the other day that you are only as healthy as the food that you can digest. If your food's not digesting correctly, it's kind of leaking into your body. So like the funk is in your blood system causing the inflammation and the gut issues and possibly autoimmune problems and did I say inflammation? Inflammation, because I'm going to say that again. Because like chronic inflammation is not normal. It's not, I'm going to go into like the biodome with Pauly Shore. It's not balanced. It's not a balanced environment. So that's what's happening is we just don't have this inner balanced environment, and it's causing us to feel stressed. It's causing us to, not poop. It's causing us to be so stressed that we just can't even, we don't know if we're coming or going. So how do you balance that? What works with it? Well, here's what I'm finding out. I looked up this little thing called adaptogens. And you're like, wait a what now? So adaptogens, and they're natural herbs, if you want to call them that, or herbs, that improve your health and balance things. And they're scientifically proven to optimize your health. And they all have like these weird names like ashwagandha and maca, and I'm probably not even saying half of them right. But the thing of it is these natural herbs actually help with inflammation. They actually regulate pituitary glands and balance your hormones. They help you deal with the highs and lows of stress, and some of them even help with thyroid and adrenal issues. So if you're feeling like these are some issues that you're suffering with and you just can't figure out how to make them work, because a lot of people are like, well, I went to the doctor, they said everything's fine, but I just feel like this. Some things could be out of balance. Remember I said the other day that this whole leaky gut thing is kind of like just now kind of coming out medically, where they're like, hey, you know what? It's kind of what we're putting in our bodies that's making everything jacked up. So adaptogens actually improve the body's resistance to stress. And I'm not saying like they make you feel like you're on crack. I'm saying they make you balance. They make you feel like, and I'm going to say it that way because in all honesty, I'm a very anxious person. That runs in my family like big time, and things stress the crap out of me. Like my stress stresses my crap out, and then I don't crap. So let's go into that, right? So it all comes around full circle. So I've been kind of using these and experimenting with them and noticing like a inner zen. I don't know if you want to call it that, to where I'm like, I'm digging this, because things that would normally stress me the heck out aren't. And it's not giving me, it's like improving and stabilizing my health to where I'm not like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down with inflammation, with, stress, with constipation, with feeling like you're freaking losing your mind. You don't go through these crashes or vicious cycles like some of those things out there. Like, there are, I won't go into anti-anxiety things, but some stuff's time release, and it gives you, a full amount, or it wears off and then you're down. So I'm not going into that. But what I did was I took this little test, and it's just like a multiple choice type thing. And you just kind of answer questions like, hey, do you poop? Hey, are you inflamed? Do you feel stressed? Do you, whatever, just little questions like that. And you answer, kind of a yes, no, maybe so type thing. And I figured out like which ones are going to help me to balance, to sleep better, to wake up feeling energized, to be able to get through the day without feeling like I need to take 14 naps, which for me is huge. Because like sometimes if I just sit down, I'm like, so granted, I love naps. But I'm not feeling I need to take them as much. And I don't believe in like, hey, take this and cook 16 meals in one day and scrub your floor with a toothbrush and bounce up and down and run around the block 16 times with your kids. That is not, I don't believe in that kind of stuff, okay? So once I took this test, I was like, whatever, sure, whatever. And when I started to use some of the things, I was like, yeah, this is like exactly what it says adaptogens do. They optimize your health. They balance out things. They make me feel like I'm not losing my mind. So, all these things that I've talked about with the hormones and everything like that, it's really, you guys, it's really what goes on in the gut. It really is. And it's what we're putting into our body and then how we're handling and dealing with stress that all makes this batshit crazy for us sometimes, because it really does. So if you're interested in taking the test, honestly, I can send you the same link that I took and you can seriously take it. It's kind of like, if you've ever done the personality test and you answer these questions and you're either like red, yellow, blue, I'm going to go with green, I don't know, or you're type A, B, or whatever personality. That's kind of what this did. And I'm finding out that like, hey, guess what? Whether you're looking to balance your hormones or kind of fix your gut or reduce inflammation, these tips can help you. And it's up to you to decide like, hey, do I want to maybe look into something like this? Or do I want to continue to get, shots of whatever it is for my inflammation? Because trust me, I had an 8-year-old at the time who was on methotrexate, which is what they inject some people who have RA with. Not fun. Not fun. I've seen the side effects to that crap. I have seen the side effects. So guess what? If you're tired of that, maybe like this is something like I highly recommend just taking this quiz and seeing which adaptogens would work for you and how you can benefit from them, because it could totally be a life-changing thing for you to where you're not feeling like you're losing your mind, like you're sleeping better, you're handling stress better, because guess what? We all have stress. We all do. It's just a matter of how we handle it. So if you're kind of feeling like, hey, my hormones are slightly out of whack, seriously, take the test. I can send you the link. So that's what I've got with hormones. I hope that it has kind of brought light to you and to seeing that, it kind of I have, like this book that I have sitting next to me, it says it all starts with food. It really does. It's what you're putting into your gut, how it digests, whether or not it digests, whether or not it leaks into your body, whether or not it causes havoc on your hormones. And then you blow up like a volcano. So let's stop that. Let's kind of look into something a little more naturally to fix that and live more balanced. Like I had someone that sent me a message the other day and it was like, hey, how you doing? I'm feeling like I'm just losing my mind. I'm out of balance. Things just aren't right. Hey, maybe this test might benefit you. Take it and see what it says. Make a decision after you take the test. Like, yeah, maybe I'm going to put these little things into my life and see what happens and see if I can change things. Inflammation sucks. It really does. I mean, like if you got like tight joints, what if you could one day just totally bend them and be completely fine? It's possible. It's possible. These things are out there, and I feel like the more we talk about them, the more people will steer away from modern medicine. Because I feel like in one of my doctor's offices, it says, and I'm going to leave you with this one, it says something, I could quote it wrong, it says, the doctor of today, goes along the lines of the doctor of today will not jam medicine down your throat. They will find a natural way to help and heal you. Why not? Why not try that? Instead of going through these nasty side effects of methotrexate or steroids or whatever it is to where you're, having other side effects that these pills cause. So are they really helping you or are they harming you? I don't know. I didn't see really good side effects when my child was on steroids and methotrexate. Not good whatsoever. Not at all. So think about that. Think about what kind of medications you're on. What if you can get off of them? It's possible, guys. So check your hormones, man. See if they're in balance. And I will talk to you guys all later. Thank you for getting on. Have a great day.